Hey everybody, all three of you. It doesn't really matter because it's quality, not quantity, right? So if you're watching, you're one of the special ones. I didn't even mean that. What I meant was, what I'm gonna say is quality stuff, not a million videos of crap. And it doesn't really matter whether one person watches it, a million people watch it, because it's what I'm saying that becomes the quality of the content. Anyway, on that, yeah, that's my opinion anyway. Yeah, I haven't done a video for a little while, so I'm gonna talk about a few different things really. One of the things I'm going to talk about actually to start with is aeroplanes. I want to start off with that. I thought about something the other day that's quite interesting. Now, if you are flying at 32,000 feet, right, and the Earth is whatever 25,000 miles in circumference, right? Yeah. So I don't know quite sure what the diameter is, but the distance, when obviously, I mean, jet fuel, maintenance, wages, passenger time, passengers flight time, everything, wear and tear on the plane, everything, and just how many flights you can cram in, because they are chocker. I mean, every airport is chocker. If they could fit more flights in, they would. And what I'm saying by that is, if they could shorten down the time, they would. Now, you're flying over a curved surface, apparently, and not to every airline pilot asked. They say it's a level flat plane, as the flight manual says. But anyway, let's go with the fact you're told this is a globe and it's a curved surface, and you have 8 inches per square mile of curvature. Okay, right, now the planes travel at about what, 300 miles an hour? Commercial airliners, something like that. Jet fighters even faster. Now, commercial airliners, right? Let's stick with that. Curve like that, 32,000 foot up. The curve is hugely bigger. All right, especially on a big flight, a long flight. They would, why? And what, I mean, come on, you might say, oh, because they need to be high off the ground. 32,000 feet high off the ground. I mean, come on, you could be 1,000 foot above the ground, yeah, if it was curved, and that would be minimizing, yeah, the excess distance that is occurring because you're flying over a alleged curved surface. Okay, spherical surface means the higher you go, the longer that path is. Fact. And at 32,000 feet, if you're traveling a 4,000 mile, Australia flight, from Britain to Australia flight, I mean, I haven't done the maths on it, but 32,000 foot up, that curve is going to be a hell of a lot bigger. Now, I'm not sure anyone's ever looked at that. They probably have, but I've not actually heard of it. I just thought of it, and I'd like to know what anyone's got to say about that. I mean, airline pilots say it's flat. They say it's flat as a pancake, so there's no point asking them. There's videos on YouTube, you can see them doing it, and I managed to get hold of a PDF copy of the training manual from flight school, and it's official. And the very first thing it says, we have to make some assumptions, blah, blah, blah. It says a few, and then one of them it says you have to assume that the Earth is a flat stationary plane. I mean, if you're going to assume it's a flat stationary plane, then I think it probably is, because I mean, this is pilot school. I mean, you're not just going to assume something as big as that and it not be true, are you? Are you? What do you think? I don't know, let me know. Second thing I'm going to talk about here is supposed Darwinism. It's been bugging me, and I've just been watching a video actually by my mate Eric Dubay. Actually, was just was watching a video where he was doing one about now he raised a few things I didn't think of, but the things I was thinking of that were, just obvious really are the, just, I need to re-emphasize, where are all the transitional things? Where? And also, this is the other thing, is that every generation believes it's more advanced than the last, but we're not. at all. I mean, you might think, oh, technology, that's debatable. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into ancient technology. I'm not even going to start there. I'm just going to say we are getting weaker. Our bones are getting, more fragile. The joints are not as tight together. We're failing. We're failing. We're only allegedly living longer. There's not even any proof of that, to be honest. We're only allegedly living longer because of artificial life support. Yeah? I'm not even sure we are living longer. I mean, the Bible seems to say something else completely, and I'm not religious, but hey, that's just something, apparently people only live to their 30s or 40s. How do we actually fucking know that? You can't post-mortem a skeleton from 1400 and say, yeah, you lived to these 40s. I'm sorry, right? The lifestyle, apparently, yet again, according to history, was so fucking different. You can't tell me that the wear and tear on that body and the fact that apparently it was evolved to a point different to now. You're trying to tell me you know exactly how old that was? Sorry, science. Sorry, paleontologists. Sorry, scientists, but you're full of shit. You really are. You're full of fucking shit. And let's just move on finally now. I'm going to sign off because I want to pipe about dinosaurs. Now, something I never thought of because I didn't know, but dinosaurs, right. No mention of dinosaur fossils was ever fucking mentioned until the middle of 1800s. And that's when there was a great big renaissance in evolutionism. And then all of a sudden, dinosaur skeletons found everywhere. How come no ancient tribes found any? How come, there's talk of dragons and whatever, but no bones were found. So it was like, they're mythical creatures. Then all of a sudden, the Masons and the Smithsonian Society, they mention Darwin's lurking around, and they mention dinosaurs. Well, what was happening was there was many big skeletons being found. Actually, there was many big skeletons being found all through time. There was. They were large human skeletons that had been taken away and destroyed by the Smithsonians. Okay, or kept in vaults. Giants. Yes, giants. Giants were real. Dinosaurs weren't. Deal with it. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. Seriously. Because it's a fact. Okay? And if you want to just sit there and believe that there have been dinosaur fossils found just from the 1800s until now, you can believe that. But just actually think about it. How many discoveries should have been found if it's been that easy since 1850? I'll leave it with you. Have a good Saturday.